Don't meow at me, kitty cat. How meow you, huh? Damn it, wrong thing. Okay, let's see if we can get any visibility from the camera here. Uh-oh. Oh, we're out of focus. Damn it, this sucks. I'm having to like do this in ultra weird, but here, maybe if I can turn this slightly. There we are. Good enough. Setup's a bit different right now. The camera's aiming no longer on a tripod, so you got my shitty looking face. Right? Maybe I can zoom in. That's even worse. Okay, maybe the tripod was better. How about this? No camera at all. Oh, there went a Coca-Cola bottle. I'll just switch it to something else for now. Here, there we go. Is there no way to get this on the, here, I want to be able to get, captions, scripts, docs, chat. How do I get the chat as an element? Scene, what is that? No, I don't want a new scene. I just want to have something I could use as like a image slideshow. No, window capture. I could create this as a separate window. Okay, capture cursor automatic. No, don't have a second one there. Oh my god. Window. I don't want another fucking one right there. Oh my god, this sucks. As I want to have like my chat down in the area below Abe's face. I just don't know how to get that there. Shit. Inspect. Element browser dock. Just put this back, put it right back over here. Damn it. This is annoying. That's the thing about OBS I don't think I like, is it's just kind of funky. Text. Media source. Maybe it's that. Browse. No, it's not it either. Cancel. You know what? I will figure this out some other time. Right now I just feel like playing video games and chilling out, talking about, I don't know, weird shit that I usually talk about. Okay, man. So I tried out a new Metroid. It's more of a program than it is a. Well, actually, it does hack the ROM, but it's the program itself. It's called maprando.com. I found out about it from Vinesauce Vinny, and it's pretty fucking cool, honestly. I love randomization things for video games that I like 100% know now, because Super Metroid's a game that I know like the back of my fucking hand, really. So being able to play it slightly differently, and you know, it's great. The disappointment that games like Metroid Fusion, or well, the thing with Metroid Fusion is that the game itself is designed in such a way where it's not as like free as Super Metroid is. This game holds your hand. This is like a beginner. Like this is a Metroid game you give to your friend who's never played Metroid before and wants to get into it. You know. Oh fuck! I have to reconfigure my goddamn controls because I'm using a different controller. I'm using a. What do we have here? I am using a Xbox One controller. Where the hell? Tools. No, is it in file? About. I don't know where the fuck this is at. Camera, Game Boy printer. I like that exists. Okay, frame skip, audio channels, integer. Where the fuck is the right settings? Here we go. Controllers. So. This is start. This is okay. 4, 5. There we go. Apply. All right. Let's hope that worked. Okay. Yeah. There we go. It worked. All right. No more fucking with the options. Don't charge in his hack anymore. There we go. Did. I like that it does that because it's like checking like, is it dead or not? Fuck. There we go. Die, die, die. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck shit. There we go. Nope. So I've been experimenting with the Dolphin emulator on my PC. Just, you know, checking to see what games I want to play, and I don't even know if Dolphin emulation's gonna work all that well on stream, so it might be a load of shit, really. There we go. I'm sure it'll work fine though. My PC's, I think, powerful enough, and if it isn't, then well, shit, you know. God, I'm so used to, because I'm playing the modded version of Super Metroid a certain way now, where because with this version of Super Metroid, the map rando, every time you die, it immediately loads up your last save, and what I end up doing is I end up wanting to retry sections that I need to get through because there are certain items I need to get. The most difficult to fucking get item right now in any of my runs has been the Various suit, because either I just can't fucking find it, or it's in an area that is extremely difficult to get to, which it does on purpose because it's designed to do that, but also it's the most annoying fucking item. Because it's the Various suit. It's for, you know, going into hot areas in Norfair. And you know what happens when you're in a hot area in Norfair and you don't have the Various suit? You take fucking damage. And there are a lot of items in those areas, so you know it's kind of shit. Okay, what the fuck? Where the fuck? Is there literally nothing here? There should be like an item or something. Alright, one more time. I guess it's like a health grinding room? That something doesn't seem right there. That's interesting. Hold on. I could maim these fuckers. If I do it the right way, I could shoot their wings off. I never knew I could do that. You learn something new every day, I guess. And in this case, I learned something new about one of my favorite video games. Okay. I feel like the game is telling me to power bomb this area in case it's like an item. I don't know why. Well, it might just be it being like, hey, use your plasma beam here because it will tear through all the enemies. There's some items over in this room that I want to get to. The only Metroid game I think I've 100%ed is Dread. I think I brought that up before, so I'm not gonna 100% this one. I didn't even get close to 100%ing Zero Mission the other day. God damn it. Okay, that sucketh. Okay. Is there anything over here? Yeah, there is, but it's fucking protected by Screw Attack, which you don't get till, like, near the end of the fucking game. That's the problem with this game, is that it kinda... It doesn't go on for long enough, I feel. It should go on for, like, a bit longer, but, you know, I'm guessing there was hardware limitations that they had to deal with that prevented that. Which is, you know, understandable. You gotta do what you gotta do to make a good game. You want to do as much as one thing, but you're only capable of doing as much as this, so it's better to just do what you're capable of doing instead of trying to do what you want to do and failing so because of factors that were in your control. You just either ignored or, you know, underestimated. I need to get used to the fact that... I need to get used to the fact that I'm playing a different Metroid game because I'm used to how the way Super Metroid handles right now. Which I'm starting to feel that that one handles way better than fucking this. Or Zero Mission, really. Not a bad thing that it handles better. It just kind of shows that the old design was better. This is both this and Zero Mission are doing their own thing. I like that. It's just I much prefer Super Metroid. At this rate, I'm probably just going to become a Metroid streamer, playing all the Metroid games. Well, all the ones I feel comfortable playing with. There are a couple that get on my nerves, like Other M, and Other M will eventually try out again. But there's one I don't think I'm ever going to play, which is the one on DS, Prime Hunters, which, that game used to give me a headache when I was a kid. It was probably a very cool and decent launch game, but I don't think it's aged well. I think the reason it exists is just to show off, the graphical capabilities of the DS and also the multiplayer capabilities with Wi-Fi and all that. What? You've restored plasma beam functionality? Most unexpected. Even so, continue to avoid the SAX. It, too, may be stronger, and you still lack a few abilities crucial to survival. Wait a second. More trouble, hold on. I've isolated the cause. There's been an explosion in the ARC data room. Samus, go to Sector 5. Is your objective clear? The damage is the damage is staggering. Find out what's causing it. I think I'm doing an okay impression of Data. Just kind of, Data does, or Data, I'm trying to remember how to fucking, tomato. Anyways, this TNG character, he is very, he's a robot or an android, so he's very much, kind of blank slate. Well, not blank slate, but he's... The only time I've seen him show emotion, well, from all the TNG episodes I've seen, which are only like, 10, 15 episodes of TNG I've watched, the only time I've seen him show, or at least attempt to show emotion was, I guess, the one episode where he kisses that girl on the planet, and the movie Star Trek Generations, where he just discovers laughter, and there's the great scene where he drinks something from Guinan, gives him a drink, and he just goes, "I hate this, it's repulsive." And that's the only good thing about Generations, right next to its effects, which, Generations had the... I'll get onto Generations in a little bit. It's gotten worse. The damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by the researchers who named it the Nightmare. Apparently it was a biomechanical organism designed for military applications. It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. You must assume that it's become an ex-host. We have no choice. You must find it and defeat it. I can't confirm the location. This thing is out of control. This thing is out of control. Hurry before it destroys the entire station. Anyway, Star Trek Generations sucks, and it has the potential... Most of, the bad Star Trek movies, at least, well, the older ones that I've seen, have the potential to be, really good. And I'm talking mainly about Star Trek V and Star Trek Generations. I have yet to see any of the other TNG Star Trek movies, like First Contact, which I've heard First Contact is good, but I have not seen Nemesis and Insurrection, which, honestly, I think those might be okay. I just haven't, I haven't seen them, but, I'm sure I'll enjoy them nonetheless. I still found entertainment in Generations. It's when it comes to it being, a good Star Trek movie, it's not. Star Trek V, there's that one scene where, Kirk and, everyone, it's Kirk, the Doctor, and Spock. I'm trying to remember the Doctor's name, whatever. DeForest Kelly. They're talking with Spock's brother, and he's showing them the past and their past mistakes and how they could fix them potentially. That scene was cool. We get to see DeForest Kelly's, or his character's father, and how he couldn't save him even though he became a doctor to help people out. He couldn't even save his own dad, which is, that's a good character moment in an incredibly bad movie, which is unfortunate because Star Trek V could have been so much better, but it's just a pile of shit. And Generations is much the same, just good moments, but very bad plot. And the ending is very rushed. It's like, Kirk, you need to come and help me. And it was, you know, it just felt rushed. Kirk is just kind of like, oh, I'm at my home enjoying myself. Oh, guess I'm not. Well, time to go sacrifice myself. Oh, spoilers. Time to go sacrifice myself, and, you know, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it was bad. And I know it's kind of weird to care for spoilers about a movie that's, like, what, 30 years old and isn't very good to begin with, but, I mean, hey, someone who hasn't seen it might find enjoyment out of it, and I don't want to take that from them. It doesn't matter how old it is, people still haven't fucking seen it. There are people who, you know, my parents are in their 60s, and they just saw, like, Citizen Kane for the first time, like, a few months ago. So, you know, no, don't spoil shit. It's not fucking fun. You know? It just ruins it. It's like, oh, well, I already know what's gonna happen. Like, I had never seen, I got to watch the movie, The Usual Suspects for the first time, like, what, last year? And I had never, you know, I didn't even know, like, what it was about or anything like that, and honestly, it was one of the best films I think I've seen. I think upon rewatch, I might either like it better or, like, my opinion might, you know, get a bit worse. I'm not sure, because it's a movie that has a mixed reception from its audience, at least, because there's some people who like it and some people who don't. I'm guessing it's people who thought it was going to be like an action thriller, but instead it's like just a drama thriller. Dark comedy. It's a good movie. Incredibly good movie. I don't know if I'll... Well, no, it has its quotes, you know, rat on your pop and Kaiser Soze will get you, you know. Like, it has its moments that I remember. I think that's what makes a good movie in my book, if I can at least remember it a lot and quote it. And I remember it, so that's something. There's a... Well, the fact that I had seen that for so long and it didn't get spoiled for me is great, because my brother, I remember him, like, I remember talking to him about it, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm happy for you. The first time I saw that was, you know, after I'd had it spoiled, because it's a very famous movie, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. It sucks that very famous movies with good plot twists are fucking spoiled. And I'm not going to spoil that movie because, well, like I said earlier, I don't want to ruin the fun for somebody who hasn't seen it yet. Doesn't matter how old you are or how old the movie is, there are people who haven't fucking seen it. So the excuse of, oh, it's an old movie, is bullshit. And there's also the excuse of, well, you should have watched it by now. Motherfucker, you have to be in a certain kind of mood to watch movies, you know? Not every movie needs to be watched immediately. You have to, like, take your time. So if I want to watch this movie right now, I'll watch it right now. Like, it took me a while to watch 12 Angry Men after I, you know, got hold of a copy of it. I didn't watch it immediately. I waited, like, a little while, and then was like, I think I'm in the mood for a new movie. I'll watch 12 Angry Men. And that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I think that movie is one that's up there on my list of, like, best movies I've seen of recent. Of, like, well, I've seen recently, not movies that came out recently, but, you know what I mean. And there's also the fact that I guess people will do it just to be assholes. In that case, go fuck yourself. Like the whole, like, Harry Potter book spoiler shit, where people, back whenever one of the Harry Potter books came out, people would just yell the spoiler of, like, the ending of the book at people who were waiting in line to go buy a copy, which, I mean, there is some comedy to that, but that's still a dick fucking move, man, come on. Yeah, this fucking boss is very creepy. It has a good boss soundtrack. Or, like, boss music, I mean. Yeah, this is really fucking cool. God damn you. It's like oozing the green shit out of his face. But this boss came back in Other M. Which, I don't know if that makes sense, like, plot-wise? Because this game takes place after Other M, I get. Yeah, this game takes place, like, after Other M in the Metroid timeline. God, this one is fucking creepy as hell. It just looks like it wants to die, but it can't. Like it's programmed to attack. Come on, you fucker. What would be cool is if, like, if you didn't damage it fast enough, it would go back in, like, progress, and eventually would just morph back into, like, the weakened form of the boss. That's a cool idea. I mean, it would be very difficult, but it would make it more interesting. Like, a hard mode could do that. Because you're destabilizing the cell structure of the X, and it's not going to be able to mimic the the creature efficiently anymore because it's, you know, damaged so badly. This is a cool idea. Yeah, I have to speed boost through this. Hey, this game has some good design. Like, it makes sense to have a speed boost, like, puzzle right there. God damn it. Alright, let me see if I could just do this right here. Here we go. I love the sound of this beam. It just sounds so, like, terrifying. Like it sounds acidic. I mean, it's a plasma beam, but, you know. That's just what it sounds like to me. Yes, how does one sound acidic? And I'm guessing, I don't know. The sizzling of bacon sound comes to mind, like, you know. But this sounds like it will sear your flesh in the way that acid would melt, you know. I don't know. I don't think I'm making sense. I'm fucking tired. There we go. Get that sweet moment of Sector 4's music. And then, honestly, one of the best tracks in the game. It's these little bastards from Super Metroid. There we are. Yeah, there's nothing else here. Fuck. Fuck. That little bastard over there is waiting to be infected. I'm guessing that's like an enemy that's hiding? Oh, that's the only thing that makes sense. Oh shit, I think, well, that's too late now, but Joel is streaming tonight. Forgot, they're doing a stream about, it's Joel, Jabroni Mike, and I think Simple Flips are streaming for charity tonight. Or were streaming for charity. There is a, Joel's doing the Vine Wrestle. Which I don't think I've ever been to a live, or like, watched a live Vine Wrestle stream yet. I watched live corruptions, live streams of Vinny and Joel playing random games. I almost got to watch a live porthole Vinny was streaming, but that got overtaken mostly by the ancient South Park fan games, which, I mean, I'm amazed to know even exists, which is funny. I'm just imagining this, like, little kid, like, these little, like, junior high kids designing this shit that's like, South Park's funny! I mean, it is funny, but this is the, like 90s South Park. So you have like high schoolers in their fucking like bedroom on their gateway or what is it? EPC, not EPC. Fucking what was that? The God, what the fuck was the name of those computers? Those cheap, well, not cheap. I say cheap budget computers, but that very much doesn't narrow it down at all. It's the they had their own ripoff of the iMac. That the original iMac that came as like a single like CRT monitor with all the guts inside of it. It was called the E-Machines. That's what it was. I can imagine like a kid using their fucking E-Machines computer. Or like the E-Machines E1. Which, honestly, that computer is as shitty looking as it is, or like as shitty as the computer itself is, it looks cool as fuck. Oh god, I have to remember how to do this. These enemies suck. Oh man. Damn it. Had to remember where the fuck I have to go. Oh, wait. It's, I have to run. I'm getting sleepy. There we go. Oh boy. Here comes the best track in the game again. Hate these fucking enemies. It's like a pufferfish. Go. And then yeah, that leads to this, which is okay. This is using the incorrect music. Why would that area use that music track? That doesn't make sense to me. Probably an oversight. Which are fun to notice in older games, because you know that like they didn't. The only reason that exists is because either they didn't have enough time with testing, and it probably got patched out in like future revisions. Yeah. Oh man. I need to not stream at like fucking 2 in the morning. There is a certain shine spark trick that you can do in this area that'll allow you, if you do it a certain way, you can get into this area early and it'll show you a hidden message from the developers once you get to this navigation booth. Or room. Affected, save, claim the organic components that form its neural network. Yeah, I remember bringing that up not too long ago, or one of my past streams being like, that's cool. That it can manipulate the organic stuff in, like, you know, robots, which, why would you have organic stuff in robots? It's like, why would you have something that can rot away? I mean, I guess you have it, you're able to keep it, like, fresh by, you know, having a blood system flow through it and maybe submerging it in a certain liquid or fluid that will help it operate while, you know, not in its usual place, I guess. I don't fucking know. I need to not do this shit when I need to not stream when I'm like on the verge of passing out. Ah, man. Yeah, it's not like anybody's watching right now. And if you are, well, sorry. Seems he's stronger. We're gonna be careful. Use his problem. Should don't leave NOC immediately. The S6 is tracking you. That is fucking terrifying to hear. I played this game so much when I was a kid, just so fucking much. It's sad now because I'm just like, wow, this game is as old as I am. It's 1 year older than me, actually. Like, 20 fucking years ago this game came out. That's horrifying. Especially for like people like my brother who were 20, or like not even 20, they were like, he was in his like late teens when this came out. God damn, I'm getting sleepy. I think I explored most of these areas. Search for secrets. Yeah, okay. I think I was attempting to play a randomized version of this game where all the areas are open. But I got stuck at this part because I didn't have enough super missiles. And I didn't have enough like energy or missiles to finish the area. Actually, I was just too underpowered for to face off against the security robot. Oh shit! Alright. Oh, you cocksucker. Why? Something I don't like about this fucking game is that it forces you to do all this other cool secret shit at the end of the game. I mean, well, I'm a dumbass. There's no way to get some of these early, is what I mean. which, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, you don't get the screw attack until late game type of stuff in Super Metroid, but it's not like required. You could use stuff like the power bombs to bypass like attacks that you would, or attacks, traps or like secret areas or hidden blocks that can be destroyed with the screw attack. There weren't any like special screw attack blocks. It was just, you know, you could use a normal bomb, a power bomb. Really, that should be a power bomb area, not a screw attack area, but eh. My whining and complaining and nitpicking ain't gonna change jack shit, so, no. Hell, I'll probably look back on this and think, what the fuck was I thinking? I mean, I barely remember any of the other shit that I've said on stream about, like, my opinions on video games and movies. I'm sure if anybody listening would actually, like, come up to me... If anyone listening were to, like send me a message and bring up, like, an opinion that I have on something, I'd probably have to go back and listen to it, because I'm like, alright, what the fuck did I say? Because I don't remember this. I can understand a whole lot more now how it is whenever you have, like, you film stuff of yourself and post it on the internet. Like, you have well, I don't have hours of content, but when you have hours of content, like, I don't know, the Game Grumps or Markiplier, they're gonna say certain things and then forget about it because they've recorded, like, several hours of other, like, tens of, you know, like, 20, 10s or 20, tens upon, or... Jesus Christ, I can't fucking speak. They recorded several other videos that, you know, recording sesh. And most of the time they have a different person editing them, so, you know, they don't really remember certain things like that.
No entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry.
Okay, I heard you, bitch. But yeah, I didn't have the plasma beams, so those missiles were fucking me up. That's what happened during my last attempt at this boss. God damn it. Fuck a shit'll do. There we go. Fucking die. Duck and fly. Wave beam. This beam is really fucking cool. Well, it sounds cool. And its waves look like DNA. That's what I've always thought.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry.
Yeah, I like this controller way more than I do the PS5 controller. It's more comfortable, at least for my hands. I mean, the PlayStation controllers have always been usable, but I definitely prefer, like, the late, like, Xbox 360 and Xbox One controllers Well, actually, I need to try out the Duke controller on Xbox. I think I would really like it. The Xbox controller that is like the slimmed down one for the original Xbox, the Xbox S controller, I think that's what it's called. I don't like it. I think I would have more fun with the big old Duke controller. But once again, that controller is usable, it's just, I prefer, you know, other ones. I actually prefer the feel of older PlayStation controllers like the PS3, the PS2, PS1, like that design. That classic design really should come back. Oh, man. I really don't get what the fuck this is supposed to do here. Why is that there? They be breeding some Metroids here. You got, that's Metroid, that's from Metroid 2, which I might replay. Now I really think about it, Metroid 2 has grown on me as one of the better games of like the early Metroid. Like, early in the series before Metroid, or Super Metroid. Because the very first Metroid has not aged well at all. I tried playing through it, it just got on my fucking nerves.
60 seconds to isolation lockdown. 50 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Cool graphical scaling effects. Oh, man. Okay, I see. Because that's speed booster. I guess is like a travel thing right here. It's for if you want to get up to this area again. Certainly you must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1's SRX, a faithful replica of the SR-388 ecosystem, ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. This research has uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating an Omega from a larval Metroid in days. That research is finished. The X is smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. One? Are you saying there is more than one SAX? Don't be surprised, Samus. You know that SAX reproduce by asexual division. Because of this mechanism, there are now no fewer than 10 SAX on board the station. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you. There are fucking 10 of them. Oh my god. 10 SAX. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in the computer. It's fun to see Samus not be a silent protagonist anymore. Especially in this, like, this is the first time I think Samus actually had, well, no, I'm a liar. I'm a dumbass. She had dialogue in the original, not in the original, in the fucking, well, I'm sure in the other ones, but Super Metroid has that whole intro sequence. I'm guessing this one has more story to it than, you know, the intro sequence. Super Metroid. God, I'm so fucking tired. I'm surprised I can even comprehend, like, rational thought right now. Fucking. Is this... Yep. Okay, I think I need to go to bed now. I'll continue playing the rest of this tomorrow sometime. This has been a decent little stream. Well, I'll be seeing you later. Good night.